What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today is not the usual video. I'm not reviewing anything, just hanging out, chilling. It's going to be kind of like a test vlog using this DJI Pocket 2. And it's a beautiful day, so I just ended up raking the yard. We have these weird looking things that come from this super huge tree in the backyard. Let me show you guys. So here's the tree. And it keeps like dropping these, and since it's been like colder lately, it dropped a majority. There's still a bunch up there. You can kind of see them just hanging there, but yeah, just making a bunch of piles of it throughout the yard. It's kind of all over. I wish I knew what kind of tree this was and what these things are. Maybe I'll look it up later on Google or something. You can see it's huge piles. Quite a few smaller ones, but this is one of the bigger ones. It keeps dropping these things. They kind of look like really shriveled up, dried out bananas, but you can hear it. It's got like some seeds in there or something. But anyways, that's that. So it's a nice day, so I figured I'd catch up on some yard work, and then also we're gonna go ahead and clean the cars. Don't want to waste this beautiful weather, so I'll go ahead and show you guys. And I figured it'd be a cool way to kind of test out this Pocket 2. Seems to be pretty good so far, super stable. We removed this tree that was here, so now these little helicopter seeds, like these things, they won't just drop all over the cars, and it stains it with like a red color, especially on like the white car. Like you can kind of see like those. So it gets all over the place. But we're gonna go ahead and clean both BRZs. My mom's Nissan today. Could use a wash. So we got the 2 buckets set up already. And then I'm pretty much good to go to hook up the pressure washer. If you guys ever want to get super good foam for your car, like during a car wash with a pressure washer, use a foam cannon. It doesn't really matter what kind. I got a cheap one from Lowe's, which kind of identical to some of the cheaper options on Amazon. But what you want to look for is not necessarily the PSI. PSI doesn't really matter too much. In fact, 3,000 is a little high for me. I'd rather be in like the 2,600 range or lower. But the GPMs, gallons per minute, 2.1 or higher seems to yield really good results with like any foam cannon that you use. And obviously if you get like a professional foam cannon, even better. And you don't necessarily need to have a gas powered one. It just was like a really good deal at Home Depot, and I just couldn't pass it up, so I wanted to get that set up, but it works really great. And then let me go over the soap that I'm going to use real quick. So for the foam cannon portion, I already have it pre-mixed in here. It's the foam cannon I was talking about. We're going to use Chemical Guys Honeydew Snow Foam Auto Wash for the pre-rinse. And then with the hand wash, we're going to use the Chemical Guys Maxi Suds 2. I find that both these products in combination yield really good results. And then both buckets have the little guards at the bottom, so it picks up and holds all the debris from like your mitts. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that all set up. Maybe I'll try to time lapse it real quick, so that way you don't have to just sit there and watch an entirely long segment for nothing. And hopefully this is kind of entertaining. This is mainly for my reference, just to see how it is as far as quality. But I figured, got the equipment now to do some pretty efficient vlogging, so I might as well. And then later today, I got to run to Subaru and pick up the upper housing to my air cleaner for my BRZ, because the hose got a little bit damaged. It was still usable, and it didn't affect the MAF. But yeah, like it's kind of bent in a little bit, and we used a heat gun to bend it back in place. But I think when the inlet tube was installed, it was just tightened down a little bit too much, and on that plastic housing it just couldn't take the pressure, so it buckled a little bit. So we got a replacement for that. And then I also switched it out from the black Perrin Inlet Tube to the red one. And then I installed the black one on the white BRZ over here. And cool pro tip. Oh, hey babe, what's up? Oh, no, just recording. Kind of trying like this old vlog thing, see how I like it. But, okay. No, you're okay. I don't care. But I'll show you under the hood later. Here's the hose. So like, when you get the kit for the Perrin Inlet Tube, there's this elbow right here, and you're supposed to take this hose off on this side. And this portion runs into the firewall and enters the footwell of the cabin on the passenger side for the sound generator to give you those, engine sounds. Now, they give you a cap with the Perrin Inlet kit, and you put a cap over here after you remove the hose. The hose is pretty hard to remove just because it's sealed up really, really well. So if you actually just pull this part out, it comes out really easy. And then if you just pull out like this towards your engine, there's a little, what do you call it? It's not a zip tie, but it's like a zip tie. But anyways, we'll just say it's a zip tie. There's a zip tie there, but if you pull out like that towards the engine, it'll just release. You can still reuse it if you want, but you can just pull this hose out, buy a 3/4 cap or plug from like Home Depot for like less than $1 for one. I think I got a 5-pack for like $4 or whatever. No big deal, but you can just plug it up from the cabin side and completely eliminate all the excess stuff from the sound generator, which is really cool. And I found that way easier. I accidentally did that on the white BRZ, so then I immediately did that to my gray BRZ right after that happened. So learned something cool. But all right, enough of that chit chat. I'm gonna go ahead and get this hooked up, and then I'm gonna start washing the cars. All right, I'll see you guys then. Guys, and we're back. We finished up washing the cars. Everything looks really good. So I'm going to show you how everything turned out, and then I'm going to show you this inlet tube that I was talking about, that one spot that's like I feel like it's easier to just pull out the tube than to cap it, the way that Perrin suggests. So let me go ahead and show you that real quick. All right, so you can see that we removed those stains there. Came out actually very, very nicely. White BRZ is looking so good. And I got the engine bay open right now, but hood looks a lot better. The car itself darkened up really nicely. It always does after I use those products together. Looks really good. And we also debadged the car while I was washing. You didn't catch it in the footage because the battery actually ended up dying on this camera, so this is the next day. But it came out looking pretty good, so I'm pretty much almost ready to get the new lid on the trunk, just because I don't like the stock spoiler. Nothing wrong with it, I just not a fan of it. But anyways, so here's the inlet tube. We switched out to the red one, and then this is where I'm talking about. So right here where my finger is pointing, there's a tube that runs in through the firewall. Now for this car, I took the time to get this undone and cap it right here, but then when I did the white BRZ, this portion here came out very easily, and then I just pulled out and this came undone, and it was easier to cap it from the inside where the firewall is. Now I'll shoot a separate video for this too, because some people want me to just get straight to the point versus here. And I don't know if it's too dark or not, but right where my finger's at, you can cap it from there. You can just buy a 3/4 plug from like Home Depot or hardware store, and it just goes right in there. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to doing. I might keep trying some of these. It's kind of fun. I like how you can just kind of talk about whatever you like and then show off a couple things that you want to show to the viewers. So I enjoy it. I hope you guys too. Let me know in the comments below. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.